At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 300 programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.
Calaroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where we'll take a large pepperoni and a Diet Coke, this is Ballot.
That's right, and throw in 6 garlic knots, and let's hit this. So Israel launched massive strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, and apparently we could have predicted it by watching pizza delivery apps. Yes, you heard that right. There's actually something called the Pentagon Pizza Report that tracks how busy pizza places get near the Pentagon, and they claim it spiked right before the Israeli attack. This is real life, people. We live in a world where military intelligence might as well be replaced by checking if Domino's is having a busy night. The Pentagon Pizza Report, which sounds like something you'd order after 3 beers, has over 80,000 followers on social media, all watching pizza joint traffic like it's the stock market, and they were right. Thursday night, nearly every pizza place near the Pentagon saw huge surges in orders. Domino's, District Pizza Palace, We the Pizza, all suddenly busier than a Target on Black Friday. Meanwhile, a gay bar nearby had abnormally low traffic for a Thursday night. So while pizza consumption went through the roof, the nightlife scene went dead quiet. That's how you know something serious is happening, when even the gay bars are empty on a Thursday. This whole pizza intelligence thing dates back to 1989 during the Panama invasion. Apparently, pizza deliveries to the Pentagon doubled right before we went in. Same thing happened before Operation Desert Storm in 1991. So, for over 30 years, our national security has been as transparent as a Pizza Hut window. You have to love that our enemies could theoretically monitor American military operations by downloading the Domino's app. Sir, the pepperoni orders have tripled in Arlington. Ready the missiles! The Pentagon, of course, denies the timeline matches up with actual events. A spokesperson told Newsweek that there are many pizza options available inside the Pentagon, also sushi, sandwiches, donuts, coffee. So they're basically running a food court that happens to plan military operations on the side. 30,000 people work there every day. That's like a small city that just happens to have the world's most expensive cafeteria. Israel used over 200 fighter jets in these strikes, targeting nuclear facilities and military leaders. President Trump says he was briefed beforehand, and American forces helped defend against Iran's retaliation. But the real story here is that we might be living in the most transparent military state in history where you can track classified operations through Google Maps restaurant data. So next time you want to know if World War III is starting, forget the news. Just check if your local Pentagon-adjacent pizza joint is having a rush. Democracy dies in darkness, but apparently it orders extra cheese first. Joe Biden just had the most random Monday morning ever. He accidentally wandered onto the set of Reacher while trying to get breakfast in Philadelphia. Picture this. You're filming a police chase scene, black SUVs roll up, and instead of more extras, out walks a former president looking for pancakes. The crew thought they were getting surprise actors until everyone started applauding and yelling, "We love you, Joe!" That's when they realized this wasn't in the script. Biden was just trying to get to Park, a bistro on 18th Street, with Jill and Hunter for what was probably supposed to be a quiet family meal. But here's the best part. Alan Richson, who plays Jack Reacher, posted about meeting the Bidens on Instagram. He wrote that they chatted briefly about simple stuff like string theory and quantum entanglement. Then he added, "Then Joe beat me at arm wrestling." The man is 82 years old and still arm wrestling action stars between breakfast courses. Richson called the Bidens kind, joyful, gracious, and present, which is nice, but I'm stuck on the arm wrestling thing. This is a guy who plays a character described as 6 feet 5 inches of pure muscle, and he's getting taken down by someone who probably ordered the senior discount French toast. The timing is particularly interesting since Biden recently announced he's been diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. He said on social media that we are strongest in the broken places, which sounds like something Jack Reacher would say right before he takes out 12 bad guys with a stapler. So now somewhere there's footage of a former president casually strolling through a fake police chase scene, probably wondering why there are so many cameras at what he thought was just a really elaborate breakfast spot.
What happens when one of the most powerful men in music is accused of some of the most serious crimes imaginable? Check out the new podcast, Did He Do It? Following the federal sex crimes trial of Sean Diddy Combs, coming to you straight from New York City. Every day I'll take you inside the courtroom where prosecutors say Combs ran a criminal enterprise of sex trafficking, coercion, and abuse, using his fame, fortune, and influence to silence victims and control lives. We'll cover the big stories and the small moments that can shift the verdict. The trial has begun. The questions are piling up, and every day we'll be asking the same thing. Did he do it? Follow now wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.
So the Trump family has launched Trump Mobile, a new wireless service that promises to shake up the telecom industry. And by shake up, I mean charge you more money while the service doesn't actually work. A reporter from the Washington Post decided to test drive Trump Mobile, and the experience went about as smoothly as you'd expect. First, they advertised the service at $47.45 per month. But once she entered her credit card information, surprise! There's an additional $17.25 in planned telecom tax that nobody mentioned up front. Now, I've seen hidden fees before, but this is impressive. They managed to increase the price by over 36% after you've already committed. That's not a telecom tax, that's a gotcha tax. But here's where it gets better. after successfully charging her credit card, and they were very efficient at that part, the actual phone service just didn't work. She couldn't activate it. The website kept showing coming soon, which is not what you want to see after you've already been billed. She called customer service, and to their credit, they have actual humans in America answering the phones. The representative was helpful and kind, probably because they were just as confused as everyone else about why the service doesn't function. Trump Mobile is also promising a $499 smartphone that's made in America. Industry experts are calling this probably impossible, which is corporate speak for absolutely not happening. But hey, at least it's an ambitious lie. The whole thing operates as what's called an MVNO. That's Mobile Virtual Network Operator, which means they're basically renting space on existing networks like Verizon or AT&T. So you're paying Trump prices for someone else's towers. Meanwhile, other budget carriers like US Mobile and Mint Mobile are getting rave reviews from customers who are actually, receiving phone service. Consumer Reports found that AT&T ranked dead last in customer satisfaction, which is quite an achievement when you consider they're competing against a service that literally doesn't work yet. The CEO of US Mobile welcomed the competition, saying the more, the merrier. Although I suspect he's not too worried about losing customers to a company whose activation page says coming soon indefinitely. Trump Mobile, all the prestige of the Trump brand, with none of the actual telecommunications. Portions of today's show were made with the help of AI.
My name is Marcus Cole. I coordinated operations you'll never read about. January 2018, Tehran. We stole Iran's nuclear secrets from a warehouse in 6 hours. That heist began 7 years of shadow war that ended with Operation Rising Lion and a new podcast from Calaroga Shark Media. My brother died in 2002. I've been carrying his dog tags and calculating impossible decisions ever since, trading lives like variables in an equation. Every operation saves some people by destroying others. I keep a private file of everyone who died because of missions I planned, their names, their families, their dreams I helped destroy. This is the story of how we prevented nuclear war and what it cost us to become the monsters who saved the world. Operation Rising Lion, the new podcast from Calaroga Shark Media, available wherever you get your podcasts.
When the world's most powerful people go to war, we can't look away. Welcome to Feuds, Power, Pride, and Payback, the podcast tracking the explosive conflicts shaping our world right now. Presidential administrations fracturing, tech billionaires threatening government leaders, entertainment titans destroying partnerships with single social media posts. These aren't just headlines, they're windows into how power really works. We deliver daily episodes when news explodes, weekly deep dives for perspective. From Washington power struggles to Silicon Valley vendettas, we decode the psychology behind the drama and reveal why these feuds matter far beyond entertainment. Feuds, Power, Pride, and Payback. Today's conflicts are tomorrow's history. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Want this podcast without commercial interruptions or feed drops? Calaroga Plus is just $5 a month, and you'll get this show ad-free. Plus, we've just added the full first seasons of Eastwood Reloaded and Crown and Controversy, so you can binge listen our new series without a single interruption. Calaroga Plus gives you Palace Intrigue, 5 good news stories, daily comedy news, 5 daily trivia questions, and all the other shows on the Calaroga Shark Media Network, totally ad-free. For just $5 a month, it's the best deal going. Apple Podcast users can even get a 30-day free trial by clicking the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening. If you're on any other app, head to calaroga.com/plus. Link in the show notes. Don't wait. Get your uninterrupted content now. Apple Podcast users click that banner that says Uninterrupted Listening. If you're on any other app, head to calaroga.com/plus. Link in the show notes.